Welcome back to the Legend of Heroes Trails to Daybreak, where we last episode started the day of a Revolution Festival, or first day, I think it's the Assemble Day Festival. Began our rounds, but didn't even manage all the cutscenes, let alone the quests. So we continue this. Alright. Dominion, Ikaruga. Oh damn, I knew this place was a talk of town, but it's even more invigorating than I ever could have imagined. Hey, you said your name was Leon? I like a cut of your jib. You've got some fine taste for such a young guy still. Thank you, Mr. Director. It's an honor to hear that from the man himself, as such an avid fan of yours. I've watched your whole catalog actually. My partner enjoys them too. The standard cuts at least. Interesting choice of words, sir, my friend. Is it to say you've watched my director's cuts? Of course, sir. What taste to a man wouldn't? I've simply chosen not to share that with Cerise. She'd fly off the handle if she ever found out. Haha, you say that, but you're still waiting for the right time to tell her, aren't you? I know how these things go, trust me. There are a few things finer on the goddess's green earth than an older woman hot and bothered. I suppose so. Nothing gets past you, sir, doesn't it? Not that you could ever tell she's the older one from the way she acts. Oh man, this is great, I'm having the time of my life here. Tell you what, kid, the whole tab's on me, you guys too. Don't be shy, come on, join us. Well, if you insist. Far be it for me to turn you down, I shall accompany you until my princess has returned. Oh great, this can only end well. And what the hell is Gotti doing over here anyway? Far as I can tell, the guy tried searching for this place after he caught wind of it, but he got lost. That lad there bailed him out. Still, that's one and only Salvatore Gotti, huh? Think I can get him to shoot one of his famous movies here? You sure that's really a good idea, shining a light on this joint? I'm a little worried, not gonna lie. I'm not sure how they get back to the surface, it's a pretty rough crowd down here. But the tough guys on Ceres, I guess, they figured out.
Get a drink together?
Probably upstairs?
Seriously?
Hey, gorgeous. Why don't you stop and chat?
What's with the stage right here? Everybody's stiff as a board. I'm getting deja vu here. Oh hey, master. Didn't realize you were here. You got any idea what all this hubbub about? I believe your answer lies over there. Oh, adios, I think it was something along those lines. Hoping it wouldn't be that extreme, but, well, blacklight. I have no idea what they're planning to do, but I can't just stand idly by and watch. Yeah, I'd really rather keep my distance, but I don't think we can here. Let's move. Come on, let's get the show on the road already. You're wasting good opportunity otherwise. When else will we all meet like this, huh? You make a fine point. Truly, the stars must be aligned to direct us all here. Shall we pick up where we left off at the big game then? Well, no stopping this now. The hell there isn't! Hey, cut that shit out! You're choking the whole street with all this chi you guys putting out! Ah, so very good to see you again, darling. Piss off, Spriggan! Do you expect me to pay attention to those nobodies? I got bigger fish to fry over here. Oh, perfect time, you guys should hop in and join the fun too. What do you say? Do I look like I want to get my face rearranged? Yeah, I thought not. And you're bracer for crying out loud. What are you doing egging them on? Look, I'm not gonna contest with Van, but look at these guys. Do I look like I can hold them all off by myself? I wouldn't hold my breath, yeah? So yeah, if it's gonna happen, we might as well take it down here and contain the spread. If there's any part of Ida that can shake off a street fight, it's this place. Okay, I give you that, but still. Even here, collateral damage all but inevitable. All hell will break loose once the first punch is thrown, whether you intend for it or not. Why not take a fight to the Colosseum instead? A purpose-built arena should provide a suitable place for a 2-on-2 match. Ah, the man does have a point. Agreed, I say we take the Roaring Lion suggestion. I don't care where we fire, let's just get this show on the road already. We do lots to come up with the teams. Everyone's good with that? Following Burger's suggestion, the four stepped into the arena and drew lots to determine the two sides. So I'm with the immovable, eh? Now, this should be fun. It's an honor and pleasure, Silverblade. Enjoy the company while you can, cause I'm tearing you both down. Now stop yapping and stop. Now wait just a minute, Walter dear. Oh what? Does it not remind you of our day out in Eurasian? This team seems to have a stale to me. It's not every day we get an opportunity like this. What say you devise a different matchup? So what, you guys wanna draw lots again? Or for crying out? Okay, fine, here we go again. Well, this is certainly different. Now this I like. This ought to make for a better match. You two were both Titus disciples back in the day, weren't you? Can't wait to see what those fists can do at the pinnacle. Are you seriously trying to get me team up with him, you dance? For once I agree with my cantankerous friend here. Sorry, but we're gonna have to wait to this one. Oh hush, I can't believe you two. Fully grown, you're still bickering like children. Please, if it's only for one match. Can it? I don't give a rat's ass what you have to say. It ain't happening. I suppose this was how it was always going to turn out. Then what was the point of drawing lots? There we go. This is more like it. Now we can get started already, or what? I have to say, after all that, my enthusiasm for this has gone down the drain. Either way, now that there's nothing to stop us, let's have ourselves some fun, boys and girls. And that's our cue to jet. I don't want to be in a 5-arc radius once we're at it. You can leave if you wish. I personally am curious to see how this plays out. Alright, don't let me stop you, Master. See you later. Oh, but before I go, you guys, just don't destroy the place, will you? Okay, maybe that's too much to ask. Just keep it to yourself, I guess. I better not hear about this up on the surface. You're kidding, right, Van? Van?
For real?
Kick his ass.
Wow. This is gonna be a match.
Show no mercy, you hear?
What else do we
Taking
have?
off now.
You're gonna get a tummy ache.
So...
Welcome to Andalusia Patisserie.
Oi! Oh man, these pancakes are the shit! You really do know what you're talking about? You're right, it is good. The butter gives it such richness and the flavor only deepens the longer I taste it. I'm glad you enjoy them. They've been one of my favorites since I was a student. Though I'm nowhere near their biggest fan, I know someone who could probably talk at length about every... Wait, Van? When did you get here? Getting real cozy there, talking about personal information. Guess you can be laid back sometimes when you want to be a rank bracer. Elaine, Silas. Hey, I haven't seen you since the after party. And you, Isha, you're gonna be going on the 3 o'clock train, right? Yes, I was planning on picking up some souvenirs before I headed back. Leon and I split up. We're just looking around like you. I was almost done with my round when I bumped into these two. We got to talk a bit during the after party and stuff, so I said, why not take a break and chat a little? I'll be heading back to Crossbell after this, but I'm glad I was able to be here for a festival. I don't come home often, but I'm glad I did this time. It was worth it. Right. I mean, you can always pop by next year. I would love to, but Archon Steel keeps me so busy, I might not be able to. I'll definitely keep it in mind though. Ahem. There's nothing wrong with keeping an eye on things, of course. You should maybe hold off on taking any strange jobs today. Yes, the last remnants of A were taken out as of 3 days ago, and it doesn't look like anyone else is on the move yet. But it doesn't hurt to be cautious. There will definitely be pushback, so this calm before the storm is time you should take to rest and recover. Yeah, I get it. Look at you, still playing the part of good vice press. Just like a time you drilled a lecture into my skull when you caught me skipping classes to come here. Why exactly are you making it look like it was my fault? It was entirely on you. And may I remind you that I was a student council president after the second year? You did a campaign speech for me. Not so much did as Renee dumped it on me last minute. Winked most of it, to be honest, but hey, it worked. You can't complain. Oh, can't complain, especially over the part about me beating up those thugs and busting corrupt staff? That really helped my campaign. Do you have any idea how scared everyone was to approach me the year after my election? Okay, but that actually literally happened. And don't forget about getting flooded with fan mail after the fact. I'd say I prepared you real nice for your current job, huh? Yeah. They're so close, it's adorable. And they are really not going out? I guess they used to be an item. And the other is at the cathedral. Ah, the scientists and Yen? Hey everyone, keeping an eye on things? Yep, I heard Professor Hamilton's come by. Hello there, happy Revolution Festival. Haven't seen you this past month. So that's the famous professor. Wait, but what are you doing here with her? Well, we're roughly the same age after all. We've met before here and there. Both the Great Spire and the Luzu Bridge are the professor's design after all. Alright, that's a big building and a bridge that connect the two districts. I still remember how the budget was so tight regarding the specs it could make both workers and artisans weep. All the mirror in the world and you couldn't cut us some slack? You have quite a low opinion on Langport businessmen. Do you remember no expense was spared when it came to worker safety? As far as I'm concerned, it's the artisan's task to see a plan realized at a reasonable price. The professor's plan should not be an exception. I swear, just you wait till the high-speed orbital network expansion of the new Red Star factory are done. You won't have a single complaint once those are done, and then I don't want to see you be so stingy with bonuses. Is that so? I'm very much looking forward to it now, I assure you. I'd heard people talk about them bickering. Guess that's how it's always been for them. Well, they're both largely responsible for the Republic's development. They might bicker like dogs, but they get along quite well. The orbital network continues growing, and the distance between people and the Republic continues to shrink with it. The entire continent will follow. Which brings us to the topic at hand, that being the current state of the eastern part of the continent. I trust you understand what I mean, Gian? You really are not someone to be underestimated, Professor. Shall we move on to the main topic then? Gladly. This is about the desertification happening in Eastern Zamoria. Even the president's been getting involved. Your grand's one hell of a woman. I mean, the problem affects everyone. The professor is even more impressive than the rumors said, though. Well, yeah, she's been an important figurehead for half a century.
Here goes!
Eddie! Wow! That sounds fun!
108
these three.
I'm sure
Oh, hey guys! Hey there, you two. Having fun with the old champ? Yeah, I invited them a while back. Thanks, Paulette. I really appreciate it. Please think nothing of it. And besides, I have motives of my own. What's that supposed to mean? What? Again? Can I get some ice cream? And I want to get some popcorn and yakisobe with mommy too. I want to know which is yummier. But right now I want to play tag. You ate it, Maxim. Well, slow down there. Today I was thinking... You don't want to play with me? Maxim? Was thinking maybe we could take a nice drive around the city. Wanted to visit Trion Tower too and have a nice dinner to ourselves tonight. Was hoping I could talk to Paulette about some stuff mainly, but... not so that. You want a race? You got one. I'ma get you, you little rascal. Yay! Catch me if you can! Ah, it warms my heart. That's no act, he's really putting himself out there. Good. So you accepted his invitation for Yumi's sake? Or no? Was it something about him specifically? Good question. To be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure. What I want is for him to get a clear look at who I am today. Once he has present me in the head and moves on from past me, then we can talk. I see. Feel like she's overthinking the whole makeup thing, but not my business. After touring the stands with Yumi for a while, the team went back on the job. Okay, we've combed the city pretty thoroughly, and the only thing on the place was the number of weirdos around. Can't be too careful, I guess. Might be worth doing another sweep of the city in the car just to be safe. I should do that once I've taken care of all the 4 SPGs and the other stuff on our plate. To advance the main story, select Finish Walking Around. Good. So, we finished walking around for at least the main story stuff.
Taking off now.
Please step on up.
More can come later. Odette, you at the quest. Hey man, we've been waiting for you. Never thought I'd answer a call from you. I see the whole student council's here. I think I can guess what you want from me. Let's get straight to business. Albert, you start. Me? Why do I have to go first? Anyway, it's about our plans for next month. We've decided to put on a small event as Aramis students to celebrate the upcoming new year. We're planning on having a meetup of the children living in the Orba district. Officially, the school is framing it as a way for us students to make a contribution to the area, but it's also intended to be therapeutic for the kids too, seeing as things have been so unusual. One thing we want to do is hand out treats for those kids to hopefully enjoy. And what better way to decide than to round up what's for sale around town and try them out? That's where you come in, huh? Yep, when we asked Agnes for her thoughts, she insisted she wanted to handle it as a work assignment. Which is fine by me. I also wanted to post at least one 4SPG at some point. I'm sorry, Van, I couldn't resist offering. Of course, we don't expect you to help us for free. You're more than welcome to sample any sweets you decide to bring back to us. Pretty great, right? You get to eat lots of delicious sweets all in the school's mirror. Oh, Dad, you shouldn't put it like that. I mean, there's a lie. As much as it pains me to admit, I guess there's no denying that my weaknesses are all but public knowledge at this point. Regardless, lucky for you kids, I do have some time to spare, so... And yes, has been such a good assistant at work, I don't mind helping our friends out as a favor. Wonderful, that's great to hear. Thank you so much, Van. I don't know how much help I'd really be, but I see what I can do. Oh, hush. You know as well as the rest of us that your knowledge and passion for these things is practically unmatched. Just go around to different outlets and bring back some samples that look good to you. That's not too much to ask for a connoisseur like you, is it? You're one of the ones putting on that whole event. Shouldn't you tag along? I'd love to, I really would, but I need to hammer out some other details with Van and Albert here, so I'll have to stay behind. I'll leave it up to Agnes to assist you in choosing. I know she wants to steer us wrong. Well, I suppose we'll settle it. You okay patching in, Agnes? Sure, I don't mind. I'd be happy to join you. Besides, we can use this time to keep patrolling around town. Alright, I'll come fetch you again once we find a good stopping point on our end. We'll be done with everything in a flash, don't you worry. Okay, I'll be waiting here in the meantime. It's only possible to begin for the kids' quest after making Agnes the accompanying character. So, that means probably going back to the office. Which is awkward, but okay. Change party.
Then let's head over.
Just verifying. And yep, if we don't have her with us, Juliet is here with Nina. I thought the press I'd be lying low for the time being, mainly with Nina and the others. But I think I'm gonna tag along with you today, so let me know if there's anything you need from me. Good. Now to figure out which shops we ought to visit, let me think. Off the top of my head, there are 2 spots in Tyrol we should hit up. Beyond that, Old Town, Station Street and Orba each have an outlet also worth visiting, so 5 places total. Great, I knew you'd have no problem coming up with places to check. I can't wait to see what amazing stuff you bring back to us. What she said. Good luck, I guess. Stay safe out there, Agnes. Thanks, Albert. See you guys soon.
Time to start working.
Did you know? I can't wait to see the stalls. All these shops are so nice.
Welcome.
You're of
Thank
course
you for coming.
not one of those. You're just a shop
We
for
await your
us.
next visit.
This year's really bustling.
How about some nice cold ice cream? Hello.
Yeah,
Thanks for shopping.
Ice cream is not good for longevity. It
How about some
melts.
popcorn, huh? Hey there. What'll it be? See ya.
Topic: children's snacks.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah, I've got just a thing for you. It's my latest item, mini churros. I'm debuting them here at the Revolution Festival. Mini churros. What makes yours so special? Everybody likes a good churro, right? They're tougher than donuts, crispier, and have a sweetness that just floods your mouth with every fiber. Adults can eat them just fine, but a lot of kids can't finish them in one go. I thought about what I could do to solve that problem, and that's how my miniature ones were born. After all, nobody should have to miss out on having a churro if they want one. Now they can have them in just the size they want. That's very noble of you, wanting to spread the joy of churros however you can. I applaud the effort. They do sound like they could be a hit with the kids at least. Let's pick some up and bring them back to the others to consider.
How about some popcorn, huh? Hey, hey.
Blue.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again.
Let me ask you something.
Huh, they're not really meant for kids, but would you consider offering them some mooncakes? They're pretty small and easy to eat, plus I imagine they'd enjoy the red bean fillings if it's sweet. Mooncakes do have a sublime sweetness to them that goes perfectly with Eastern tea. A lot of people even buy them as gifts, don't they? That's right, they certainly make it for good business. In fact, there's a custom in the East where people will get together with family and close friends and admire the moon as they eat them. Not that there's any one wrong or right way to enjoy them, of course. That's neat, so they could even serve as an opportunity for the kids to learn about another culture. We'd love to buy some so we can taste test them. Orba?
Then let's head over.
Welcome to Andalusia Patisserie. Looking to buy something? See you again.
Can we talk?
If you're looking for something perfect for children, might I suggest our macarons? They're one of our seasonal flavors. We make them with the freshest strawberry jam, since those are in season now, our shop's pride. Oh yeah, that crunchy delight as you bite down it, your mouth suddenly being flooded with that sweet and tangy cream filling. Oh, I can almost taste it. Good to see you haven't changed a bit. Macarons aren't that expensive either. I think they're pretty affordable for little kids. I think you sold me on them already. Can we get some macarons, please? We get one for everyone to try them.
Then let's head over.
I know the guild can help.
You'll never believe what happened.
I don't know.
I'm proud of all my wares.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department
It's been a
Store.
pleasure.
Can we talk?
Oh, you couldn't have come at a better time. I have a particular snack I stocked a surplus of in preparation for a festival. They're called honey glazed pretzels, and they're very popular over in Crossbills. Have you heard of them? I have. They're kind of bread shaped like a knot, right? But I've never had a chance to try one. I believe they're originally Erebonian, actually. They wound up in Crosspell, where honey and eastern spices were added to the mix, and bam, something totally unique. Could we take a few of them off your hand to go as a sample?
I don't know.
Can we ask
Thank you for visiting the Weston
in the
Department.
stores here?
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
No, we can't. Okay. I doubt it's Riverside. I think Riverside is another quest.
Off we go.
Can we ask Victor? No, right?
Never a bad meal at Momar.
You guys buying something too, or what?
What's up? What's up? Come get ya! You! Yo, my sweet tooth stingling, you got yourself a stand now. It's it's just a little street vendor sort of thing. Don't lump me with the rest. I'm saving up money so I can finally move out of that old hag's house. Give her some peace and quiet, I guess. That's admirable of you. But it's not like that. Shut up. Yeah. Hey, can I get 2 bags, please? Hey, you even listening? Don't you dare tell my old lady you got it? Oh, and they're hot too. Don't come crying to me if you burn yourself. You do realize her shop is here?
What's it gonna be? Huh. Come again.
Let me ask you something.
Don't get me wrong, you've got good taste coming to me for roasted chestnuts. But are you really sure most kids will like these? I don't see why not. The kids around here love them. I guess, but they're not like a special occasion kind of thing, you know? Give the chestnut glaze a try. Those might be more up your alley. Oh wow, I didn't realize you were selling those too. We'll gladly take some for taste testing then. Wow, look at you, Eddie, playing the part of professional salesman for once. I'm legit impressed. Shut up, I wasn't asking you. Okay, we visited all the stores we planned on. We've also got plenty of things to try. Shall we head back to Odette?
You guys buying something too, or what?
Yippee! Did you know?
Oh great, you're back. Thanks for going to Over Trouble. Judging from the bags you brought, it looks like you've brought quite a bit back for us to try. We had a lot of good luck. Man was on cloud 9 the whole time. Why wouldn't I be? You tell me I get to indulge in some quality sweets on the job completely for free? Cause I'm gonna be all about it. Well, I'm glad somebody had fun. No, Albert, we're his clients. That's not how we should act. Anyway, enough talking. Let's dig into those samples and see if we're up to snuff. With the manager's permission, the group retrieved the samples from the bags and got to eating ones that suited their fancy. They're all fantastic. Any one of them would make for a perfect morning tea snack. I know, it's so hard to choose which to go with. What do you think, Odette? Have any preferences? Don't talk with your mouth full. You come from a decent family, don't you? That's like a spa day for my taste buds. I was totally right to bring you in, Van. Your insight into these things is crazy good. When it comes to both looks and taste, really, I think our kids will be completely happy with most any of them, so why limit ourselves to just one kind of treat? Let's bring them a bunch. Oh, that's a great idea. We could enjoy mixing and matching different ones together. We could even pack them inside different bags so they won't know what they get until they open it. Kind of like a lottery. That could be fun. You kids sound pretty pumped up about it already. We're still a bit of a ways off, you know? Naturally, planning events is just as fun as putting on the actual events themselves. This was a fantastic idea, Odette. I'm glad you suggested it. Thank you. I'll have to think carefully about which ones to actually buy and how much. And I guess we need to talk to the treasurer to make sure we budget things carefully. True. Plus, we should also work on figuring out how many people are going to be taking part in the event in the first place. Actually, speaking of which, why don't you join us during the actual meetup, Van? I'd feel terrible pushing you off to the side without an invitation after all your hard work. I don't know about that. I might have gone to Aramis, but you don't think a grown man like me is gonna stick out at something like that? Exactly. It's supposed to be put on by your students. Having him around will ruin that. I know what you could do. Let's put you in a big old costume and parade you in front of the kids. I'm saying I don't want to stick out, you little gremlin. Ah, I could just picture the kids swarming one. It would be so cute. Doesn't that sound like fun, Agnes? I'm not the only one who'd love to see that, am I? Sure, that could be nice. Well, we have a majority. In my suit you go, Van. I don't know whether I should feel happy about this or jealous. Nope, I ain't promising Jack. Not even for the kids. But I guess I keep all that in mind. Once the group finished eating the samples, Van and Agnes resumed their patrol.
All in a day's work.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Good, then let's deal with Raymond and Jess.
Off we go.
You guys buying something too, or what?
Hey Van, thanks for coming. Sure thing, figured I'd hear you out at least. You wrote that Jess had disappeared, right? Yeah. You know who he is, don't you? Yeah, because parts of the station from time to time. Did a small job for him a while back too. Oh, interesting, I didn't know that. Anyway, when did he go missing? He was already gone when I woke up this morning. I went to his room to check in on him, but found his note there instead. I know this is sudden, but I have to leave. The longer things go on, the harder it is for me to bear it. And don't worry about holding on to my things. You can go ahead and get rid of them. Thanks for everything and sorry for all the trouble. Goodbye. Alright. From the looks of it, none of you all were expecting this. No, he never said anything about leaving. We were having dinner just fine with my sister just last night. Has anything unusually happened when you've all been together? Let me think. You know, things did feel a little awkward between him and my sister. Something else happened that stuck out to me, yeah. Mind sharing? Sure, it was 3 days ago. Jess was gonna have a nighttime show over at Riverside, so I went to check it out, but he never showed up to it. They had to cancel. He bailed out on a gig at the last minute, that ain't normal. Yeah, he'd never done that before. I asked him what happened the next day, but he wouldn't answer me. Everything else was fine, so I didn't bring it back up. Then he disappeared this morning. Well, at least it doesn't look like anything illegal happened. Yeah, and I didn't think it was worth bothering the guild over it. Instead, I took some time off work today to look for him. I've been everywhere I thought he might have gone to, but no luck. I don't think I can do this by myself. That's why I decided to ask you guys for help. You got a good rep of doing good by your clients. Yeah, makes sense. I think I got a good grasp on this whole shtick now. In that case, will you help look for him? I'm not trying to pressure you. Sure, we can pitch in. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. Not to change the subject, but didn't you and Jess grow up together? Uh-huh. We're both from Ankerville. We've been friends since we were kids. My sister and I decided to move to Edith after he made his big break. I thought things are back on how they used to be when we were kids, but now I don't know what to think. Your sister's name is Carol, right? And she's not looking for him? I don't know. Don't think so. I told her about it, obviously, but she didn't want to help me. She should be at her job like usual. Works in a boutique over in the Satan district. Something must have happened between her and Jess for her to be acting like that. I feel a little guilty not having a clue what it is, though. Sometimes just stuff happens. All we can do now is look for him. Do you know who else was friends with Jess aside from Carol? The only other person I can think of off the top of my head is his manager. I don't know how to reach her, but Carol probably does. Got it. Thanks for sharing. Don't worry about looking for him anymore. We'll take it from here. We'd appreciate it if you waited here. Okay, I do that. Thanks again, you guys. Alright, first stop Raymond's sister Carol. Let's see what she's got to say about all this. You mentioned she was in the boutique in the Satan district. I think it's called Erland.
Time to start working.
Yep, the Erland boutique.
Then let's head over.
Welcome to Erland, sir.
Oh, are you here from that office place? Ep.133, Arkwright Solutions. Your little brother asked me to find Jess. Mind talking about it? Any little thing might help. But I already heard something happened between you and Jess. If you don't want to, you don't have to tell me the full story. Just anything that might help me find him. Raymond's been real worried about him, you know. The poor guy took a day off of work. He's running around the whole city trying to find him. I think it took a lot for him to reach out for help too. So please, for his sake. I know, Raymond isn't the only one worried about him. I can't tell you everything, but I can try to help as best as I can. No problem, every little bit helps. So, 3 days ago, we heard Jess cancelled his upcoming live performance last minute. You know why? Well, it was... I can't hide it. It's all my fault. I see. I was talking to him right before he was set to perform. I sought to ask how he viewed me, how he wanted us to be going forward. I was trying to make a move. Jess was saying, I'm fine if you're fine. I don't want to rock the boat, stuff like that. He didn't have a problem with how things were. But I didn't react well to that. I lashed out at him. I don't want to be like this forever, though. I could tell I hurt Jess when I said that. He was silent for a minute. Then he said, I can't risk that. I don't want to ruin what we have already. You don't understand how I feel, or Raymond. He sounded really strained. But I did understand. I know how he feels. I just can't have my own feelings bottled up like this. And then Jesse... I get the gist. Thanks for filling us in. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say. I just can't face him right now. Not after what I did. I get that. We'll take care of it. Don't worry. I think I understand what's going on between her and Jess. Jess was just... yeah. Carol must have picked up on it. It's just the Raymond part that I'm not clear on. What about his feelings? By the way, you're in contact with Jess's manager, right? Mind giving me their number? Oh yes, of course. Vaughn plugged in the contact info Carol gave him and immediately dialed it up. He got through to Jess's manager, who agreed to meet him at the terrace in front of the station. Alright, let's get over there. The terrace by the station, right. Let's go. Is this the rooftop terrace, or... There's so many terraces here.
I know the guild can...
This
No
one.
rest for the weary.
Are you Jess's manager? That's right. Never thought he'd up and disappear like that without saying anything to his housemates. What have you heard? We were recently talking about its future, as an artist, I mean. I'm sure you heard about it already, but he missed his concert 3 days ago. Got an earful from me, of course. All he said to me was, things can't keep going on like this. He said he wanted to get away from his current environment and work someplace else. Even mentioned trying to perform abroad. It could be a very rewarding challenge as a performer, yes. Well, I said to forget about it for now. He's at a critical point in his career, too critical to be going anywhere. I told him straight up that he had no hope of succeeding. He just leaves the country now. His response? So be it, an early retirement might suit me if it comes to it. He's awfully willing to throw everything away. However, I'm still his manager as of now. So he's obligated to inform me in case he does leave a capital. So far he hasn't done that. Wherever he is, I trust it's still near a capital. Thanks for the info, that's really useful. While I got you here, might I ask you about anyone else that might know him? I don't know how much I can say on that end. He's always been a very private person. But I do know he recently helped arrange for music for an idol duo. Sailor and Lulu, I think? They're the best I can give you when it comes to acquaintances. Just knowing that is a big help. We know the two of them, so it should be easy to ask about him. I believe they're in the middle of a concert right now. It's over in the Blue Score where Jess himself often performs. Ah, right. Thanks again. Don't mention it, I hope you can bring him to his senses. Good luck. Let's head to the Blue Score then, so we can speak with the idols. Yeah, off to Riverside we go. I kinda wish I'd done this with Judith, but now I'm committed to Agnes.
Then let's head over.
Just because of the artist angle.
You're so awesome!
You look amazing today. You're so cute.
I should ask the two idols about Jess. Should I wait till their break time? Hi there. Thanks for coming to see us. You two did great up there. Sorry to bother you while you're on break, but I got a few questions for you. One explained the situation to the two idols and inquired about Jess. Oh no, Jess of all people? Now that you mentioned it, I did think he was acting strange this morning. This morning? Did you see Jess somewhere? We bumped into each other at Ratham's music shop over in Tyrell. We stopped by the store to borrow some musical equipment for our performance today. Jess was talking to the manager when we got there. He's a regular there. He was probably saying goodbye to the manager since Jess was on his way out of the capital. Did you and Jess talk about anything? I told him we were gonna have a performance and he wished me the best. I was hoping he'd be here, so I made a point of inviting him. He said he appreciated the invite but was busy. Mentioned leaving the capital to see his favorite flower. Favorite flower? Wonder what that could be. Maybe Raymond knows? He does work as a florist. Thanks for the help, much appreciated too. It was nothing. Hope you can help Jess out. Okay, back to Raymond for now. Yes, we need to give a progress report on our investigation.
Listen.
Taking off now.
You guys buying something too, or what?
He said he was going out of town to see his favorite flower? That's what we heard. Any idea what that might be? Yeah, I think so. He was probably talking about white daisies. Not really that rare flower. They're really common in our hometown. Anchorville is full of them. Jess, Carol and I would go out to the fields and look at them all the time. Though you can't really find any natural fields like that out here in Edith. The only ones here are cultivated. Who knew? Why do the three of you like white daisies in particular? Maybe something specific about them appeal to you all? I mean, they're easy on the eye and smell nice for one. But I guess their true meaning spoke to us. Do you know what white daisies mean in the language of flowers? Hidden love. It's pretty poetic, don't you think? Yeah, I feel you. But if that's what they stand for, then I wonder... Aren't you all hiding some sort of hidden love? I don't know, that might be a stretch. Maybe they appeal to Jess' artistic sensibilities, being a musician and all. Carol's more of an open book though. But now that I think about it, she might actually be hiding her true feelings. Well, you're the expert. Oh yeah, I don't think she told you about what happened. Something happened. Ben told Raymond about Carol and Jess' confrontation, carefully to omit some of the particulars. Things can't keep going on like this forever. She really said that? She did, she really bore her heart out. What did Jess say? That he didn't want to ruin his relationship with you two. That's a relief at least. I feel bad for my sister. I want her happiness more than anything, but that's just not how things have shaken up. To backpedal to the flower thing a little. You kinda sidestep the whole hidden love discussion. What about you? Got any secrets of your own? Me? You're not seriously springing that on me out of the blue and expecting an answer. Yeah, that's fair. I do understand where Jess is coming from. Not wanting to ruin how things are now and all. Anyway, don't mind me. Let's get back to the topic at hand. We know what he's looking for, but do you know we might have gone to see those flowers? I think so. He asked me once if I knew where daisies grew naturally. I actually didn't have any idea at the time, but my boss did. Some bloom in the Dirk Memorial Park forest. Apparently there's a whole bunch of them near the entrance. The forest? You sure about that? That area is restricted though. Believe me, I know. But you'd be surprised how far Jess could go on just step on us alone. I don't doubt he could sneak in there if he wanted to. Alright. He shouldn't get attacked by any monsters if he doesn't wander too far in, but I don't want to risk it. Are you going to the park then? Can you take me with you? I understand what happened between Jess and Carol, but I don't see why that meant he had to leave us so out of nowhere. It just doesn't make sense to me. I want to talk to him. I need to hear the answer directly from his mouth. Sure, why not? If he's not coming back, might as well take you to him. Let you two smooth things out. I'll let you know once we're ready to roll. Sounds good? Sounds great. Thanks, Van. Hey Van, are we going to the Memorial Park Forest now? Yep, that's all. You're gonna let your sis know? Yeah, I contacted her just to let her know what's going on. Wayman reached out to Carol before they left to let her know of everything, but she was too busy to come immediately. The group then ventured into the forest after promising to meet up when Carol had the chance. I finally found you, Jess. This is wherever you were, huh? Raymond? Van? Oh, I see, you must have asked for his help finding me. You're really good at tracking people down, aren't you? Sorry, but work's work. Should we leave you guys to it? Actually, could you stay here? I have a feeling that Jess is just gonna dodge my question if it's just us two here. Alright, if that's what the client wants, then that's what the client gets. I get right to the point then. Why did you do this, gents? Why would you just disappear all of a sudden, only leaving us a note? Did you never think that might have been cruel? Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. But I didn't know what else to do, I'm such a coward. Jess. If it's because of Carol, it's not at all. I do feel bad for not being able to return her feelings, yeah. But that's not why I ran away. Then why did you? You still remember that conversation we had before coming to Edith? Just the two of us? Of course I do remember, and how we promised to keep it a secret. You're sure it's okay for us to be here? It's fine on my end at least. What about you, Jess? Are you okay if we talk about it now? Sure. It's not that big of a deal anyway. We just talked about us being in love with someone who didn't reciprocate our feelings. Yeah. Your feelings haven't changed, I take it? They have not, no. And I never be with one I love. That I can guarantee you. That's because... Actually, never mind me. This is wrong. Me putting things into words will only make it worse. No one's gonna benefit from it if I say it out loud. Would just be a hassle for you anyway. What does I... Wait. I think he finally figured it out. It looks like it. I don't intend on acting on my feelings, so you don't have to worry about that. But you gotta understand how I feel now. Especially since you also can't be together with a one-year love. That's fair? Yeah, you're right about that. Didn't see that one coming. Raymond. I can't stand the thought of ruining things between the three of us. You must feel the same way, right? But Carol didn't. Carol. She said something to me 3 nights ago that really caught me off guard. Said that she knew how I felt. That was it, really. I knew it doesn't feel like a big deal, but it was to me. No, she didn't mean to hurt me either. But I just couldn't. I couldn't bear it anymore. That's why I ran. Jess. So you understand now. You understand why we can't be together anymore. Wait. Carol? You came. Was wondering when you'd show up. I wasn't sure if I even wanted to come, but I've made up my mind. I couldn't just keep ignoring it. I really appreciate you taking the blame from me, Jess. But you should stop that. This is all my fault. I knew how you felt, and I still decided to talk to you about all this. It's okay, Carol. It's not really your fault here. If anything, I'm grateful. This was going to happen one day. I knew that all along. It's always been an inevitability. You didn't cause this, but only hurried it along. It's probably better for us to deal with this now, rather than kick it down the road any further. Right? Jess. That's not... I'm really sorry for leaving without saying anything, but we had a chance to talk now. You understand why it just had to be done. So, this is goodbye. I don't like having things end here. Should probably say something. How about... mock their friendship. And here I thought you three were such good friends. But it was all for show, huh? What? Van? What do you mean? Exactly what I said. You care about them, yeah? I give you that. It might even be what led you to taking the unilateral choice to walk away, thinking it would be what's for the best. But what it really looks like to me is that you're trying to take the easy way out. I'm not... And you two are no different. You think treating him with kitty gloves is gonna help shit? I get you're trying to be considerate, but hell, it's your friendship on the line. If you really cared, you'd do everything in your power to stop him from leaving. Stop that. You can say anything you want to me, but I won't let you talk to Carol and Raymond like that. I'm the one messed up here. Are you even listening, you? It's okay, Vaughn. You brought me back to my senses. What do you mean? I'm still processing all of this, to be honest. But if there's one thing I'm sure of, it's that what you're doing is wrong, Jess. Our relationship is not so shallow. Our friendship is real and it's worth fighting for. Raymond, did you really think I'd be uncomfortable around you if I knew how you felt? If you did, then you don't really know me as well as you thought. You feel the same way, right, Carol? I know I really don't have a right to speak here since I've caused all this in the first place. But you're still the same Jess we've always known. Us knowing how you feel doesn't change that. Doesn't change who you are or how we feel about you. Now that's more like it. At the very least, you three need to sit down and have a good, long talk about what you want. If after that you still want to walk away, then that's fine, it's never too late. Man's right. Please, Jess. You two are far kinder to me than I deserve. But if you're willing to fight for us so much, then it wouldn't do if I just took a coward's way out, yeah? I need to be brave and face the consequences for this, whatever those may be. Glad to hear it. Thank you, Jess. I knew you'd come around. I'm so glad everything worked out between them. We owe you one, man. Though I didn't expect you to be so harsh. Sometimes a little shock therapy is what's needed. I'll never forget what you did for us today. Let me be the one that pays your fees. It's only right since I caused this. Nuh-uh, would be right if we all paid equal parts. I'm good if that works for you. You two are the best. I couldn't ask for better friends. You sure lucked out there. With that, Raymond's request came to a successful conclusion. Vaughn and company saw them back to their share house in Old Town and then resumed their work.
That takes care of that.
Reward deposited.
Good. But I would end the episode here and we continue the final quest next time and then probably go into bonding and stuff like that. Good. Until next time then, I'm Mace and don't get lost.